Hey buddies, welcome to Amass Games. My name is Simon. Today I'm giving an overview for the game Pret-a-porter. When I say overview, it's going to be an unboxing. This is going to be a video which is going to give you a little bit of insight as to what's inside this box in this third edition by Portal Games. And Pret-a-porter, as it's pronounced in French, as best as I think I can manage today, is a game about trying to have the best fashion. Now, fashion, of course, is very subjective. I won't talk at all about what I'm wearing. But, well, actually, wool is a very important part of fashion making design. And I know that my whole family, in fact, they used to be lace makers. Going 4 generations ago, my last name, Lavender, actually derives from lavanderia, which is to do with clothing as well, and washing of clothes. And it's by Ignacy Trevicek. He's the designer. He's done many other games. And in this particular game, this is a heavy strategy Euro game. As I said, it's a third edition, so obviously it's had some love in prior editions. There are different rule sets in this one, which makes it a bit easy to understand, so look forward to getting through that. And whilst I'm punching it, please ensure that you hit the like button, please share and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and also, of course, check out various other playlists, such as the other previews and stuff such as this, so that you can therefore get to know what's coming soon. Aside from that, if you do hang around, you will of course see that I had a setup plan review in a different video. And if you have any comments, please let me know. I hopefully know where I'm making any mistakes, at least in this one. But also check out the description. You'll find Instagram links. You'll find actually how to follow that, over 2,100 photos. And also, if you go through to Patreon, you can help support the channel and maybe improve whatever you want to see about this channel, whatever that might be. Game mats, it could be something else. So, Pret-a-porter, what does it mean? It means ready to wear. And yes, there's flashing cameras, there are beautiful models, and shows crowded with critics. The life of a fashion industry professional sounds exciting, and it is. But most people don't know, most people don't know the fierce competition it can get and how hard it is to design creations that demand public attention. As the owner of an up-and-coming fashion company hoping to showcase its work in the most prestigious international shows, you need to be able to prove that you have what it takes to succeed in the unforgiving environment. Okay, so fashion is not necessarily about labels, it's about brands. It's about something else that comes from within you, and that's by Ralph Lauren. So as I said, it's an economic strategy game. It says about 90 minutes. I'm aware it takes significantly longer than that. It could well take at least 2 hours, but hopefully with an explanation, it will help. Hopefully with me showing you how to set it up. That will of course be of interest too. Initially, I will try it as a 2. I've heard it's best as a 4 though. So as I said, you're managing a company, you're trying to succeed in the world of fashion. And in that instance, the game is played over a year, consisting of 12 rounds representing months, and they're divided into 4 quarters. Fashion shows are held in the last month of each quarter. You'll need to do numerous things to prepare for a show. That's a sign of short-term contracts and stuff like that. That is the final punching one done, and we will just have a quick look through the rest. So we've got various player boards, gorgeous artwork. I'm very impressed with the box cover for this. Individually baggied. Oh wow, look at this. We've also got a lovely player board, quite a lot of space. So this is like probably where all those things we just punched are going to go. We've got some credit advisors here to take things. You can see this is in English. Let's look at punching out some of this money. How does this money look? Looks quite nice, double-sided. Okay, punches out very nicely. Some of the punches didn't go too cleanly. So yeah, lots more stuff coming to the channel. This is being filmed in November. There are specials due in December if you want to check that out as well. So in terms of heaviness, this is pretty heavy. This is probably one of the heaviest games that I will have taught as and when that gets around to it. So see how well that goes. Like I said, I'm interested to see how it plays at different player counts. I'm interested to see how long it takes at different player counts. It seems in my mind, with a bit of worker placement going on, it's going to take longer with more players. Having said that, with fewer choices, maybe people will be actually quicker to take their turns because they're not having to worry about the amount of options they have in front of them. But the inverse of that is because they have fewer options, or if you're going first, you can then really think, well, I want to do this, but actually if I do this, I can stop somebody else from doing that. So there's a big element of analysis paralysis potentially in this game. Who knows? That's just an oversight on some other games that I'm familiar with. And yeah, there's no solo mode in this particular game. So there may well be some FAQs. I know there are some files through for prior versions of this game as well. Okay, so let's just see what else is in here. We have various things sorted out based on player counts. I've got a new delivery arriving, so if the doorbell goes, let's see what happens about that. Look at these cards. Not thin, not thick. It's more thin than thick. I don't know how often we're going to be using these cards. But yeah, 20 years of Portal. Okay, cool. So, a bit out of date, obviously, for this one. Kickstarter of Stronghold. Another deck of cards here. So I will be setting this up later and understanding how to do it. I don't know if there's a good playthrough for that. We can go through the rules briefly as well, have a look at them. But we've covered off that front intro theme. Yeah, as you can see, this is just a chance to see what's on these cards. Yeah, stunning art. Really, really highly rating the art. Very, very, very good. There, look at this. Is definitely my top 10 games for art. So, one of my favourites, at least an artist, would be Michael Menzel, who's brought out Andor, Legends of Andor, of which I have numerous versions of copies and expansions, and mini expansions, promos, and big expansions. So big expansion, same size as this box here. Cards aren't too difficult to get into, actually, compared to others. That's interesting. I'm not sure who's the manufacturer. Yeah, manufacturer for Portal. But yeah, ages 10 plus. I'm going to take 90 minutes to 1 hour 20. I definitely would say 1 hour 20 is more likely the case at the very minimum. Real estate agency cards. Okay, they can go away for now. We've got these boards here. This is probably my favourite one. It looks a bit like Idris Elba, just a slightly different haircut there. Ooh. Yeah, done a great job. She looks a bit Polish. I know it's a Polish company. I was telling from the having been to Poland a few times. Those kind of glasses look familiar, but I'm not saying they're a Polish style. A bit more punching to go. No, I do like that inlay. That's a nice inlay they had there. I don't know how well it's going to hold once the box is back on. I don't know if the carcass of these punch boards are required to go back in the box. I rarely see it mentioned in a rulebook, but it's something to be aware of. And actually, how big is this rulebook? Well, it's a full-size one, and it is 20 pages, so there's a fair amount. There's an additional variant we can talk about here. Text isn't too small. The layout isn't too bad. Plenty of stuff going on. I'm hoping they've really done a good job on that rulebook. Let's actually have a quick look at some of the names behind this. So we talked about the designer. He's basically the owner of the company. And let's talk about the rules. So we've got 4 people involved in these rules. That's interesting. If copy lacks anything, we apologise. Okay, so you can get extra stuff. I do have another Portal game. I do have Alien Artifacts as well. And aside from that, we can have a quick look at it. So the goal is to lead your fashion company to prosperity by showcasing the best collections during fashion shows and selling them afterwards. Design cards in your collection have a sale value in cash. You need to balance your income with the cost of preparing the collection and the upkeep costs of your company that must be paid at the end of each round. Okay, fashion shows generate prestige, giving you victory points and increasing the sales value of the collection presented that round. After 12 rounds, the player with the highest combined total of cash and victory points has the most prosperous company and wins the game. Now, we've got these various punch boards, but how do you store them away? I think that's down to us to make that decision on. Some game boards, because this looks quite fancy, it's not a game trays one, but it tells you how to pack it away. I couldn't see any reference to that in here. Another reason that this video is under 10 minutes is to ensure it does go on Instagram. So you'll see the first minute on there. So if ever you do see videos over there, they tend to be under, well, they have to be under 10 minutes, unless I want to do a full video, and I want to have more people comment about it on YouTube. Much easier there. Less worries about emojis and stuff. Okay, so we have all our stuff. We've got loan cards, we've got credit cards, player aids. Lovely. Okay, we've got some fashion show tiles, some quality tiles, trend tokens, PR tokens, prestige tokens, style adjustment tokens, clone note tokens, VP markers, first player token, turn order tiles, turn order tokens, wooden action pawns and stickers. Oh, with stickers, I didn't know if I saw the stickers. Okay, well, as and when we see them, we'll get the, oh, here we go. They're here. Lovely, so these can go on the box. And included in this edition is a small thank you gift, the overwhelming support we received during our Kickstarter campaign, 10 alternate art cards for you to use in the design deck. These cards should not be shuffled into the design deck without first removing the matching 10 cards to the base deck. Right, something to be aware of, so look into that. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Amass Games. The board will come and seen in the how to set up, play and review. Hope you enjoyed this so far. Please let me know your thoughts. Thank you.